In this week's episode, we board the Manta Ray Barge and take the Dmax across to the largest sand island in the world, Gari, or as it's more well known, Fraser Island. This is a bucket list destination for most Aussies and is filled with some of the most incredible beaches in Australia, wildlife everywhere you look both on and off the island, and of course some epic campsites to go along with it. Joined by our good mate Adam, we're on a mission to find out if it's worth visiting this incredible island in the off-season and exploring everything it has to offer along the way. Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of our Big Lap series, where today we're about to head to one of the biggest camping destinations in Australia, Guri or Fraser Island. And to do so, we're bringing along a local who's also the face of Dmax builds around Australia, Adam from Video Show Me House. Yeah, more gloves.
Hey, Adam. Nice to meet you.
So Adam, thank you so much for joining us. You're a local to this area, aren't you?
Local-ish, but certainly I'd sort of broadly count this as a backyard. So yeah, definitely keen to come and show you guys around. Lots of stuff to see over there, lots of heavy, massive, amazing looking locations. So keen to show them around.
Let's do it.
So it should be pretty good. Pretty quick barge ride over, so that's what we're starting with. We
barge
are
ride
at the Inskip Point, and Daniel's very having a lot of fun torturing me this year. So this will be my third barge ride for the year, which I still don't enjoy any more than I did at the beginning. But Adam has reassured me it is only like a 10-minute ride, so I'm hopeful that it all goes very smooth. No way. Other than that, weather's perfect, and I reckon we are ready to jump on the beach
and try and not get bogged at Inskip Point. We are Daniel and Bianca from Explorebound, and this is our Big Lap series. At the start of 2025, we packed our entire life into our trusty Dmax and headed off for the trip of a lifetime.
Starting in Perth, WA, we are making our way around mainland Australia to try and see as much of this beautiful country as we can fit into the year.
We'll be sleeping in our rooftop tent and living out of our fully custom DIY canopy fit out that's been a year in the making just for this trip.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey while we take you through all the highs and lows that the Big Lap can bring.
This series is proudly supported by Anaconda and also made possible thanks to iTech World, Altic and Tygear. Alrighty, this is the famous Inskip Point that we do not want to get bogged at, because there's a lot of Facebook videos of people getting bogged right here, and it's quite an ordeal. So far so good, tyres are down, happy days. I don't know how anyone gets bogged here, to be honest, unless the conditions change a lot.
This is not soft at all, unless you drove off, even if you drove into that bit just there.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh, this is rock solid.
Nothing to worry about.
It's a pretty quiet morning down here at Inskip Point. There's a few people set up fishing on the shore, but for us, it's straight onto the completely empty Manta Ray Barge. And as we're here nice and early in the morning, it was actually our private vessel across to the island. Yes, we are officially on Guri, or Fraser Island. Well done, Bianca.
I can't believe I have to do that again in like a week.
Touchdown.
Oh yeah. What's your bet on how soon before you see your first finger?
Oh, I've got no idea. Kind of expected around sunset time first night.
37 minutes from now.
I reckon you'll see one in the next 30 minutes.
What did you say?
I reckon 37 minutes is what I said to Daniel.
Absolutely magical day down here, not much wind, blue skies, sun as far as you can see it, and we were the only ones on the barge too, which is a bit of a rare treat, I think. So now, just a decision point, because ordinarily you take your beach the whole way up down the coast there, but the tide is in a bit of an unfavorable time right now. It's pretty high, so there might not be too much beach to drive on up around that corner. Luckily though, there is a nice little inland track just here. It's also going to be Adam's first time checking it out too, so at least there's something we can both do for the first time here on the island. So about to jump up, explore that way, and continue on our journey. The inland bypass track runs alongside the beach from Hook Point all the way up to a wider section of beach just south of Dili Village. With the inland track complete, we're back on the beach pointing the Dmax's north, and it's not long before we find ourselves in Eurong, which Adam tells us has a must-stop bakery calling our names. After our quick food stop, we're back on the coast, and it's not long at all before we come across our first dingo going for a walk along the beach. This island is renowned for its active dingo population. They are wild animals, so of course it's important not to get too close or to feed them, but so long as you're responsible and stay out of their way, they generally won't give you any trouble. This has to be one of the most spectacular beaches we've ever driven along. It's so wide, it's rock solid underfoot. There's caravans down here, camper trailers, buses, vans, everything, right?
Yeah, it's really cool. It's very wide. The tide's on its way out, so obviously it's getting wider.
Yeah.
So different to anything that I've seen, like in WA or along any coastline that we've touched so far.
We are pretty spoiled when it comes to beaches over our home direction, but this absolutely stacks up with the best of them, I'd say.
Yeah,
this
for
is
sure.
Stunning. Our mission today is to push north to the Zone 5 campground and set up camp nice and early, because this afternoon we're actually filming a joint live stream together with Adam on both channels.
So guys, I'm feeling a little bit short done by here, because we just watched a plane come in and land on the beach, show some people around to Eli Creek and then take off again, and I had to get on a boat to get here.
I didn't want Bianca to know that was an option, but she's seen it with her own eyes now.
They're perfectly good airplanes that I could just get on and fly off back to mainland. So I might not be doing the boat on the way home, I might just book myself a plane ticket and wave goodbye to these guys as I fly back to mainland. So we are just setting up camp here, pretty much all set up, and we have found a ripper spot. We are just down from the Maheno shipwreck in Zone 5, and so far the only people here. Obviously Dmax, lovely setup, and a second Dmax with a friend. And yeah, just over here, up there, a plane has just landed on the beach, and then right on the corner up there is the Maheno shipwreck. So currently got a lot of people heading up there. So beautiful blue skies. So I think it's a pretty popular place to be today, given the lovely weather. But yeah, really, really happy with where we are. And we are also setting up for a live stream, which we are doing. So if you're in real time, I think today is like the 13th of July. And we're doing a live stream with Adam from Video Show Me How, which is cool. But yeah, that's us getting ready for it.
My God, we are currently in shock with the temperature right now. It's freezing, especially for us coming from the northern areas. Like, we're used to warmer climate, eh?
Yeah, for sure. I think the coolest night prior to this that we've had has been like, I don't know, maybe 18, 19, 20 degrees. Yeah. And yeah, tonight I think it's meant to reach like, I don't know, 5 or something. And yeah, it is freezing.
It's just that little breeze that's coming in that's really bringing that temperature right down low. But pretty excited for our first day here on the island. With a big day planned for tomorrow, we chucked together some simple chicken rice bowls for dinner and got ourselves an early night.
Hey, what do you say?
After waking up to a beautiful morning here on the island, we spotted a couple of incredible humpback whales making their way along the coast. From July to October, huge numbers of humpbacks use these calmer waters to rest and unwind as they migrate north. Getting on the road nice and early today, it wasn't long at all. Actually, only about a minute before we arrived at arguably the most iconic location on the island. So first stop on our trip around the island today is the very iconic Maheno shipwreck that you see on all those photos online about this island. And it's in pretty good nick considering it's been there for quite a while.
Yeah, I think we researched and it's apparently been here since the 1930s.
Yeah.
Which is quite a long time considering how hammered it gets by this water. Like, I don't know, I'm surprised. I would have thought it would be more disintegrated, more washed away.
Yeah,
but really cool. It's a really nice, I don't know why, it's just really aesthetically pleasing.
And it's like literally just there on the beach to drive past. Yeah. Can't miss it. It's pretty iconic to see.
Yeah.
The SS Maheno was an epic ship back in her day, one of the first turbine-driven steamers with a regular route between Sydney and Auckland, and even used as a hospital ship during World War I. After 30 years of service, she was sold to Japan as scrap in 1935. However, while being towed, a cyclonic storm hit, snapping the tow rope and sending the SS Maheno to drift helplessly to her final resting place here on 75 Mile Beach.
Guys, I owe Daniel and the Dmax an apology.
Why is everything wet?
I accidentally drove through a wave.
I'll have to get the dash cam footage for that.
I made Daniel nearly drown the Osmo again. Will be the second time we've done that this trip. And I also just coated the entire Dmax in salt water.
Well, it's okay. It's not the first time the Dmax has had salt water on it this lap, and I'm sure it won't be the last. So it's due for a nice thorough clean at the car wash once we leave the island. But hey, these things happen.
I think I well and truly owe Daniel or the Dmax an ultimate detail when I get back, when we get back. So, well, I'm sorry. Yeah, if anyone's going to buy this car, never had salt water on it anyway. It's perfect.
No, always garaged.
Yep.
Yeah, it's never been outdoors.
No, not a speck of salt.
Yeah.
On it.
In other news, we've just pulled up at Eli Creek, which is a pretty hot attraction here on the island. It's a freshwater stream that pipes out from inland and runs the whole way down to the ocean. It's some of the purest, freshest, cleanest water, and coldest, we're told, as well. And you can actually get in at the top and just float your way down to the end here. So we're pretty pumped to check it out. We've got one inflatable ring that's designed for children.
I bought a $12 one at a gas station, and it's like for ages like 1 to 3, and it's like 45 centimeters wide. Anyway, gonna try and blow that up because I wanted a floaty. But you can just float down it with your body anyway. But
yeah,
we'll give that a go and have some lunch too.
Yeah,
and it's just spectacular. I'm loving this island.
Another beautiful day.
Weather, like absolutely perfect weather.
Yep.
So let's go check it out.
Yes.
So this is my prime floaty ring, $12.
So where do
ages
you
3 to
fit
6.
within this age range?
I thought it was age 1 to 3, so actually I got an even bigger one than I thought. So it comes with little arm floaties too.
Yeah, I'll take the arm floaties and you can have the ring.
So I have no idea how small this is. Well, it was either this or it was like $40 or something for like a 2.5 meter long unicorn thing, and Daniel didn't let me get that. So. Oh, this is great.
This is going to be an inflatable seat. Are you happy with your mouth? Or we can use this, because look, it does have attachments. So as you can see, our Ryobi tool collection is slowly growing. We came just with a drill, then bought a saw, and now we also have this little compressor as a backup.
Battery me.
And this just all takes the same battery.
How do you turn it on?
What PSI would you like your ring inflated to?
40.
40 PSI?
Can't we just use it?
No, you have to choose a PSI.
Oh, well, I don't know.
I'll just say 41 and we'll stop it.
We can stop it.
Yeah.
Go.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Bloody perfect. I reckon
You are
I
ready
can get
for your
that.
day at the beach.
I don't want to push it at my hip.
I think you'll have to sit
I'll
on
never
it.
get in. I can never get out of it if I do that.
I think just treat it like a seat.
I think I'm just going to have to sit as a donut cushion.
Yeah.
Cool.
There you go, we are ready.
Is it cold?
Not too bad, to be honest.
No?
No, I'm guessing like the further towards the ocean, the warmer it's going to be because it has time to heat up from the sun.
Oh yeah,
But this part, not too bad.
It's fresh. It's not
Yeah, it's
cold
fresh water.
Cool.
So this is the tail section, obviously, where it links up back with the ocean. So we're going to enter around the bend and up over the hill somewhere.
Yeah, there's a boardwalk that you can do. It takes you up and then you jump in and float down.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so we've made it to the end of the boardwalk, which is where you jump
the beginning of the creek.
Yeah, so this is where you jump in, and we've just got it all to ourselves at the moment. So.
Yeah, we're pretty lucky because as you may have seen down the bottom, it's so busy down there. There's like, this is one of the busiest spots on the whole island. So pretty fortunate to be at the starting zone all to ourselves.
You're not allowed to go any further that way. There is a sign on the other side that says, please don't walk further up, to try and keep the water nice and clean.
Yeah.
And let's jump in.
So we're going to make our way into the water. Jank is going to give us a review of the water temperature.
That's the same as it was down there.
Really?
Yeah, cool.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, now I'm not looking for this, getting my butt wet.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Please hold me. Oh, it doesn't hold me down there. I'm too heavy for it.
Cool ring. She's going to scoot her way down. What if you just go on your belly? Let's do this. Oh, okay, it is a little bit cold. This is honestly beautiful through here. How magic, and the water is so crystal clear. Unreal. That was awesome.
I advise you bring a bigger floaty.
Bring a decent sized floaty ring.
I made that one work just.
That's magic. The water is so nice.
With a big proper tube, like you just sit there. I would do that over and over again. You
Yeah.
just like have a beer, which people do, and you just float down.
Yeah.
So nice.
This is pretty much the end here. It does kind of snake around behind us, but that just links up with the ocean.
Yeah.
So you can also get back up the stairs just here and kind of restart.
Yeah.
Spend the whole day here. Magic.
What are you having for lunch?
Noodles.
Noodles.
Wasn't that your dinner last night?
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
You know, just boil a jug and that's it.
Oh, I got your kettle.
Might scooch forward a little bit.
Oh, that's smart. We, for some reason, have never thought to just leave our strap in the bag.
Ah.
We'll just take them off. It's looking half really good and half a little overdone. What happened there?
Averages out to a perfectly cooked sandwich.
Yeah, that's what you want.
So after some awesome time swimming at Eli Creek and stopping for a bit of lunch as well, we've made our way off the beach and we're heading west over to the opposite side of the island to check out the scenery over there as well. And it's actually where we're going to end up camped there tonight as well.
Yeah, so I think we're in a zone, Warralai Creek zone, which is, we just passed a sign before that said we're heading in the right direction. So
Yep.
that's cool.
Yeah, so some boggy sand tracks on the way across, but so far nothing too problematic at all, to be honest. Bit kind of rutted out, but that's about the worst of it.
Yeah.
So much clearance on those things. This is pretty unreal. So we're driving through like this full rainforest area, still in the middle of the island, which is just crazy. There's so much variety here. It's just, yeah, we weren't expecting this.
Yeah, like we're now in like, it's called a transitional rainforest area according to the signs. And yeah, it's just amazing. It is so beautiful. Like,
It's funny because it's like noticeably cooler too when you enter this area. Because I jumped out to get some shots on the camera, and it's actually chilly here, whereas we were like hot on the beach making lunch all of half an hour ago.
Yeah.
So much diversity.
It's really, really beautiful. They're like stunning. It almost makes it worth the boat ride for me.
Wow, that's saying something. There's heaps to see on the centre of the island with a number of freshwater lakes and epic sand blows. We checked out a couple of attractions on our journey west and popped a few spots on our list for tomorrow. Just realised we forgot to re-secure our Max tracks after our last.
3 of the 4 lockings we were undone. 1's left. Is it okay?
Yeah, it's okay. It's hanging on. There you go. This one is thankfully saved the day.
Whoops.
Oh well, now you can unsave the day and we'll get these tracks down.
Yeah.
So we have found ourselves a really nice spot for tonight. We're camped up just over there. Adam set up just over there behind my shoulder there, and this close to the beautiful west coast. So we're feeling good on the west coast again. Feels right, feels just like a home. So I'm gonna get set up now and enjoy this afternoon. What's cooking at camp video? Show me how.
Just doing some gourmet. When I say gourmet, I'm very loose with the gourmet part. Some hot dogs. We got garlic, parsley, Australian beef.
Ooh, that's very gourmet. Looking good.
So
on the cheeky induction cooker.
yes,
And how's that for a backdrop cooked dinner scene? Not bad, eh?
that is pretty specky.
Yeah.
Fresh, but specky.
Yeah. As soon as the sun goes down, it just gets so cold around here. We're back in the camp kitchen attempting to make a pretty delicious dinner for myself tonight. Bianca is going to be doing something different for herself. Now this is something I've been playing around with, kind of experimenting over the past couple of months on our big lap to try and perfect, and that's going to be to try and make delicious pizzas in the humble frying pan on the gas burner stove here. So my rough plan of attack is going to be to cook up some pepperoni here and some onion, keeping things nice and simple straight in the frying pan. Get that cooking along, and then I'm actually going to be taking one of these little mini wraps here, which actually fits perfectly in the frying pan, whacking some tomato paste on there, chucking some cheese over that pepperoni and onion, and then I'll whack that pizza sauce covered wrap straight on top, get that cooking, and hopefully that turns into a pizza. So while I'm waiting for that to cook, just gonna grab one of my wraps, or pizza bases if you will, and I'm gonna add some of this pizza sauce to it. This is just, where is it? There's no way of knowing what it is.
Legos.
It's a Legos. So trust me, this is pizza sauce, as you can tell by the pizza logo on the front. It comes in packs of 2, and it is impossible to open. There you go, success.
Good job.
Spread that all the way to the edges. I'm also just going to add a little bit of salt and pepper in while that's cooking there as well. Not much salt because that pepperoni already is pretty salty. And a little bit of pepper. Alrighty, now my ingredients are cooked to perfection, hopefully. I'm just going to essentially try and lay this out so it looks a little bit like an upside down pizza. So I'm gonna lay all those pepperonis out. It's not too close to the edge because my my wrap won't cover the whole edge. Get some onion in there. Grab our cheese. So I'm also using
Best thing in the world.
pizza cheese. We use this for pretty much everything.
It's
so
good for anything, not just pizza.
So now all we have to do
Just feed me.
is feed our camera woman.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna literally sprinkle this straight in like this. And this is effectively gonna act as our glue once it starts melting to connect our toppings to our pizza base. So get plenty of that in there, plenty of glue, and now pretty quickly, I'm gonna grab this pizza base, turn it over, put it straight down like that. I'm also just gonna give this a bit of a press down here as well. Now the next step is what I found. This is, as I was mentioning earlier, like I've been trying this a few times while I've been away, and what I found was happening is when I flip this base can tend to stick to the bottom of that pan. So I've just been getting a little bit of oil, and do this however you like. I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit like that, and just use my fingers to just run over that base to essentially give it a bit of lubricant when it flips eventually. So not too much, just enough to get a very thin covering. Obviously I'm making this pizza for myself, so fingers are perfectly appropriate. You're cooking for your mates, just don't tell them. There we go. All right. Now the heat's also down very low at the moment too. I've adjusted that down pretty much as low as it's gonna go. Just gonna give that a little bit of time to turn into a pizza. If you try and flip it too early, you're just gonna end up like stuffing up all the toppings. So I'm gonna give that enough time to cook through, to stick together. Then we'll give it a flip and hopefully it looks like a pizza. Or it could be a massive disaster, but time will tell.
I'm having some pre-cooked lasagna that we had in the freezer and it's mostly defrosted. Now, trying to heat this up without a microphone, microwave maybe? Without a microphone doesn't really matter, but without a microwave is a little tricky. So still trying to perfect this while we're camping. So at the moment I literally just dump it into a pot and it usually turns into like lasagna stew with half of it burnt to the bottom. And then I add some extra cheese and it's all good. Anyway, so I'm just gonna chuck the lid on, which I think I just left over there. And on a very low heat, which is always my mistake. Because I'm the world's most impatient person, thank you. I like to just have things like max heat and just cook them as quick as possible, which is why I'm not a good cook.
Moment of truth, hopefully this flips okay. I'm just gonna work my spatula around to try and make sure we're loosening all the goodies underneath to leave as little behind as possible. It's not, I mean, we're gonna leave some behind, that's just nature of the beast. If I was a real professional, I would just do like a, oh, maybe, no.
Go on.
There we go. That's actually
that worked really well.
Turned out really well. Pretty happy with that. That pizza's actually turned out looking pretty good. I think the secret is using those thin wrap bases. So in the past, I have tried making it with thicker pizza bases, and I think you just don't get the heat into the base to cook it enough. But with this, all we're really doing is heating up that wrap essentially. As long as those toppings are cooked, should be happy days. So pretty happy with that. Obviously, it doesn't look like a pizza you cook at home. And if that came out of your oven, you'd be like, what is this? But for camping, in a frying pan, I am pretty happy with that.
Hey.
Pizza!
Yum.
Winner. Do recommend.
Winner, winner, pizza
Give that a
dinner.
go. So easy. Use wraps. Yeah. That's so good.
Ew, why is it that color? Do you think that's normal? Do you think that's okay?
Yeah, it's pretty frosty.
It looks greenish brown. It smells really weird. And it looks a little weird on top.
Oh, yeah, it's blowing my way, and yeah. I'm normally an advocate for just eat it and see what happens, but
Oh no, that does smell
even
weird.
I don't think that smells good. Yum. Show us what you got for dinner.
I'm having Stegosaurus. My favorite. To be fair, I probably like this almost more than lasagna.
Give us a review of your camping dinner.
Really easy to make, nice and cheap. All you have to do is just open the tin and then grab a fork. Don't even warm it up. Daniel has like a full pizza. This is my dinner. Spagosaurus. That's a thanks I get for filming all day.
Fade to black.
Join us next week as we visit some truly unique destinations in the heart of the island, cool off at Champagne Pools, venture up to Ngala Rocks, encounter some of the most spectacular marine life we have ever seen, and wrap up our adventure with another unforgettable beach camp.